Maybe you can talk a little bit about how you know you're wrong. For example, at what point you decide that it's a permanent loss of capital, such that it is a mistake and that you were wrong, and there's learning there.
Well, so first of all, I think we know that we're going to be wrong half or more. So mistakes are going to be very common in the investing world.
Yes, absolutely.
And the second is that time will make it very apparent to you. So basically, you know, once you've held a stock for 2 or 3 years, you would have seen a lot of data come at you. You would have seen what the valuation is. You would have had some internal perspectives on what you think this business is worth. And I think it would be usually obvious either that you've missed something or you were wrong about something and kind of went from there. So usually I don't think there's much debate. I think when we know we're wrong, we'll know. Sometimes it takes a while because we may just not be seeing, but at the end of the day, the numbers will tell you. I mean, a stock has to get to intrinsic value at some point. That's a bedrock of Benjamin Graham, right? So if you've given some time, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, that's sufficient time for markets to get back to sanity on what the business is worth. And so if you're sitting there after, 5 years or 3 years and you're like, down 30%, I think the odds are pretty high that something is off in your situation.
Okay, so you use kind of 3 to 5 years as a
Well, I think sometimes it can be clear in 3 months.
yes, if the facts change for sure. But
Yeah, I mean,
there's
I
also
think when you
many,
make an investment
yeah.
I mean, the one thing about the investing business is that you really start to understand the business after you invest. As much as you might try to know before you invest, but after you go drill dollars, you're paying attention. And there's more and more data coming at you, and you're getting a richer and richer understanding of the business. And you may find at some point that some of your assumptions that you had made are just flat out wrong.